Hey everybody, this is Dr. Ryan Dunlop from Full Arch Masters, and I'm here at the end of another successful Full Arch Masters flagship course, and I am joined by three very extraordinary people today that I want to introduce. I'm going to let you guys introduce yourselves. I'm here with some of the key contributors of the Full Arch Masters lab, the magicians behind the curtain. I'll start with you, Megan. Just tell us a little bit about what role you play in this circus we call FAM.
So I'm Megan. I'm the Full Arch Masters Lab Coordinator. I've been part of FAM since the beginning, and my role in FAM is to organize and prep for the week and the teachings, the materials that we're going to be using for the teams, and help the guys organize the modules and keep the schedule rolling throughout the week.
So you're the engine and the grease.
Just keep the background.
All right. Brandon, tell us what your role is in all of this.
Well, I'm just one of the finishers. I just try to...
Not just. You're
not just a finisher.
Yeah,
tell us what you do during the week.
Okay, so during the week, during FAM, I just try to keep the cases going, any full arches I can do. Try to help out as many attendees that come through. Any one-on-one training that we can get to with them, try to do that. But kind of just try to keep the cases going.
Yeah, and help the teams.
Just help the teams, yeah.
What about you, Gail?
So similar position, but overall, kind of having hands in everything from the milling to our finishing our cases during this week. But I think the interaction that we have with all the attendees and getting the knowledge that we've attained and built up, it's a really a good thing. I really enjoy doing this.
So I'll stay with you, Gail. What is it like for these, from your perspective? You've been doing lab for a little bit, but these teams come in with little to no lab experience. What is it like for you to show them some of the techniques that you use on a daily basis?
It's awesome because of the reactions that we get from them. They're just so excited to see the end results after it's come to the point of delivery, and the beginning process where it looks nothing like actual arch or teeth, or it would belong anywhere.
Right.
So it's awesome because I remember the first time I was applying that, and the frustration and all the emotions I was kind of going through to get the arch to the what we would like for delivery. It's just awesome. I love it. Yeah.
You like teaching them.
Yeah.
Brandon, what about you? So how does it make you feel to be able to show these teams what you do?
It feels great. I love being able to show my technique, show the colors. Not everyone is able to pick it up so quick, so be able to just show it off like that, it feels amazing, and they love seeing it.
Right.
It just feels really good. Feels really good.
Megan, you get to get these teams kind of oriented to how our lab works.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to be kind of, I guess, a shepherd moving forward.
Right.
What is it like from your perspective to see the growth when they come here?
Yeah.
They're like little babies and they're just learning all these cool things, and then you get to really interact with them afterward. What is that like?
So I have like a long relationship with a lot of the team players, not just the doctor.
Mm-hmm.
So when they come here, I get to meet the treatment coordinator and the back office assistant, and I get to see them like do the Skelly module and learn how to nest and print, and then see them be taught like Opti, and then they sit with me and I teach them how to use the lab software.
Mm-hmm.
And I show them how to send through prescriptions. And then once they do their first case and we see the after pictures of the immediate load, we're like, you did it.
Yeah.
You did it on your own.
Sense of relief.
Yeah. So it's nice to see that.
Awesome. Being part of a dental lab is not easy. It's not an easy job. We have challenges and struggles just like any other lab out there. But none of you come from a long history of dental lab. You transitioned into this, and I think for all three of you, this is kind of the first place where you learned all this. What is it like if you were to talk to somebody who was going to watch this and maybe they're working in a dental office, or maybe they're not even working in a dental office? what is that like? How has that transition been from your previous work, which you were, doing something else, all of you were doing something else, to solely dedicated to lab? What is that like?
So the transition, I'd say initially, it was, for myself, it was really what I was looking for, getting into the lab, and all of the equipment and everything we have available just made it that much better. So I still miss chairside and, that interaction with the patients, but, we still have that during our deliveries and those end results and those life-changing moments. So it's just a good feeling.
It's a good balance.
It really is.
Get to do something that you kind of wanted to do, but still connected to the
Yeah.
patients in some way. What about you? What were you doing before this, Brandon?
Well, for me, I was flipping burgers at rallies. Yeah. So this is totally different for me. This is my first career. It's something I didn't know I was going to love doing so much, to come in and have a patient, to give them a smile again. It feels great. It's completely different. I didn't realize I was going to love this job so much.
Well, I will tell you that the last podcast that we did, you got a special little shout out.
Did
You
I?
made an impact on somebody,
Mhm.
and they
Very
said
cool.
you got to go watch that one. You got a little shout out.
Very cool.
And
Very cool.
they mentioned what you just said, so
That's cool.
you'll laugh.
Good job.
What about you, Megan?
So before working in the lab, my other job, I was also doing patient care. So for me, I feel like working in the lab, you're hands off the patient care, but you also have to realize that there's a patient behind the case pan. And you have to think about doing the best job that you can do for that patient. And in the lab, it is stressful, and you have to be a problem solver. And
Right.
each case is different. So I think that you just have to be positive, optimistic, and solve each little issue that comes along. And it's rewarding to get that end result and see the patient in the chair smiling with their finals.
It's true. That's the same rewarding that I get. This stuff is not easy on the clinical side either.
Yeah.
It's demanding, and and there's a lot of risk involved. But to see that impact that we can have on our patients' lives and their families and their outlook and all of that is so rewarding for me as a clinician that kind of put up with the struggle. Let's talk a little bit about Full Arch Masters, because you guys get to do this almost every month, right? Maybe 8 times a year. How does it feel to be part of this organization? There's really not a lot of places people can go around the country to get this caliber of education, and you guys get to be a big part of that. So how does that make you feel?
It's great, especially when it comes to explaining to family members or others what we actually do, and how everyone from almost worldwide comes to see what we do and the workflow that we provide. And
It's rewarding.
Yeah, it is.
How about you, Brando?
It's very rewarding. I love telling my family what I do, telling them just my age and how far I've come already.
Right.
And then for FAM, being able to meet people every month from all around the world, it's amazing. Hearing their stories, it's very nice, very rewarding.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How do you feel about it, Megan?
It's very touching, I would say, because you get to see different walks of life come in here, and they have different equipment, different different office, and then we get to show them what we do and what we've learned.
Right.
And we teach them, but they also teach us.
Right.
And so it's special being a part of a team that can give people this education and show them that there's an easier workflow, there's an easier the digital way to do it, and you get faster results.
Right.
So it's fun.
That's great. Well, sounds like I got 3 happy team members here. No, you guys all play a great role. I don't think that Full Arch Masters would ever be as strong as it is without a good, strong team, to help me teach all of this amazing stuff to people. It's very easy for doctors or lab technicians to go to a course. They are alone. They learn some cool stuff, and then they go back to their lives, and it just dissipates. They can't translate it and implement it. But you guys get to help be the implementation specialists for these docs, because they go back to their offices. They start to do this kind of work, and then we are there as kind of a support net for them to help get them off the ground. So that's a pretty special place to be, because not only do you have the engaging work that you do, but you get to really help empower teams, and that's helping them treat their patients in their communities better. So that's pretty cool. So, there's, let's say lab technician is watching this and they're like, oh man, I want to go to Full Arch Masters. What would you say to them?
I'd say, come on in.
Come on.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you'll love it. You'll see from the experiences of everybody's testimony and how great experience it is. You won't want to go back.
Yeah, everyone wants to stay in
Yeah.
Disneyland. What about you guys? What about you, Brandon? What do you have to say to that tech out there?
Everybody's welcome. All techs, come on in. It's going to be a fun time, fun week, and it's going to be even funner night on Wednesday.
I was going to say, nobody mentioned casino night. Legendary.
Yes.
We have a good time. What about you, Megan?
I would just say doors always open. You're welcome. Come hang out with us. Everybody here is very friendly, very knowledgeable, and very humble. So we would love to spend time with you, get to know you. And I think that's the most fun part about this is because we make friendships.
Right. Yeah. I mean, the green coat combines us all.
Yeah.
And I go to conferences and symposiums, and you guys have been all over with me, and you see people that have taken our course, and it's like make friendships and bonds that you never thought would have existed. That's cool. So, well, thank you guys. I appreciate you. Just wanted to give you guys a moment to kind of enjoy the spotlight.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
It's fun. And we've got more stuff planned for the year. So what do we have planned for lab? What's coming up?
Next month, the design and finish course.
That's right. Is it next month? Oh, because today March 1st?
Tomorrow's
No.
March 1st, yeah.
So, in April, right? I think in April is the design and finish, right? So, about a month away.
Yeah.
So that's a fun course. What do we do in that course?
Contouring, Mio, designing, all the good stuff.
All the good stuff. Printing, milling.
That's right.
All the fun stuff.
More into depth with our contouring. We'll work more on our line angles, more on our material, get more with Mio, show some more soprano, some Vita. We'll just get more into depth in our Mio course.
That's fantastic. Well, I love that course. I can't wait.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you for tuning in to another edition of the Full Arch Masters podcast. I'm Dr. Ryan Dunlop, live from Fresno, California at the completion of another successful Full Arch Masters flagship course. And it can't be done without an amazing support structure and an amazing lab. So my hat's off to you guys. Keep up the amazing work and inspiring others. That's kind of the backbone of what we do. So if you are interested in attending one of our courses, check us out on our website, fullarchmasters.com. There's a whole list of courses and dates, and you can follow us on all the socials that you see here. So follow us, reach out to us. If you ever have any questions about what it's like to be a lab technician in the digital world, reach out to us and we'll find out. So have a great day and stay tuned for more.